Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet the director of the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Dallas. His incredible journey just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
I like full circle, and my next guest has the same journey because as a child, Frank Hallum attended Boys and Girls Clubs, and now he is the director of one of the most vibrant chapters of Boys and Girls Clubs in America, the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Dallas. Frank, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Now, is it a little surreal that you've come full circle and you're back there at the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, somewhat it is. My journey was when I was about 9 or 10 years old. Was raised in a single parenting home, and my mother put me in the Boys and Girls Club where definitely that corralled a lot of my talents and to be around men. So because I grew up in a single parenting home, she decided to put me in the Boys and Girls Club, and it really shaped a lot of the ways I am now.
Outstanding. And the tradition goes back to the 60s. It's just a rich history. Yes. We found a video of a young man that you honored last year. Let's go ahead and roll that.
I've been involved in the Boys and Girls Club since really my 6th grade year. And the Boys and Girls Club has showed me what I'm capable of through all the opportunities that they've given me. It started with basketball, participating on the team, and being on a team, gaining the acceptance of coaches and players, and having people acknowledge the fact that we're not all perfect kind of made you understand that at least trying is 50% of the battle. And I learned a lot about that, and I implement that in every factor of my life now. Passport to Manhood is an opportunity for all the males within the club to get together and have the chance to discuss topics that aren't normally discussed on an everyday basis and learn lessons that can be beneficial to their everyday life. I can tell you firsthand that I've learned a plethora of things in Passport to Manhood and what it looks like to be a man at the end of the day.
Building Industry Leaders is a program with the Boys and Girls Club Dallas, and it provides an opportunity for high schoolers to get to learn a little bit more about the real estate development industry. Students really have the opportunity to learn everything that goes into a development project from cradle to grave.
Building Industry Leaders has shown me the skills that I possess, honestly. I know that through Building Industry Leaders and my countless opportunities to present what I've created has shown me that I have a knack to speak in front of numbers of people and have a passion for public speaking.
I know that at the club, he's hanging out with all his friends, he's having fun, he's socializing, and he's bringing other students in, and you can really see that as well within our program. He's taken the bull by the horns. He stands up with every extra opportunity that he can, and he just keeps building on it every single year. It's really been incredible to see him come in as a freshman and seeing him really grow through all the time in high school, and now he's a senior. He's really taken that leadership role of helping teach his team and lead his team to victory.
The club has given me countless opportunities to be exposed to what I want my future to look like. I've been in the room with millionaires, billionaires, athletes, people of extremely high stature. And these are opportunities that I would never have obtained if I never came to the Boys and Girls Club. And it is a testament to finding ways to utilize them to better your future.
Wow, so inspiring. And there are literally thousands and thousands of
Yes,
stories
absolutely.
just like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just like Jeff, I mean, that was me. Having these opportunities with the Boys and Girls Club gave me opportunities to now work with Steve Harvey Mentoring Program, where I am the director there too. I had to move home to start working with my mother and her illness. I came back last year, so I only been home a year, but I was in Atlanta working for the Steve Harvey Mentoring Program, where we had plenty of young men who just didn't have the snapshots of manhood. So what we want to do is inject those snapshots of manhood. And when you look across America, we have over 80% single parenting homes being raised by mothers. So you're talking about these young men who just don't have manhood principles. So that's what we teach them. And I also work with mothers. So those mothers that I work with, I just give them coping skills. So it's a lot of things that they think that are wrong. It's just it's two DNAs. The mother has hers, the boys are missing their fathers. So we try to come in and implement programming, instill manhood principles, and just give them boys some man love. Just the kindness of being a man with these boys.
Wow, and you have also attracted some really prominent figures here in Dallas-Fort
Yes.
Worth. We're going to show one video. This is C.D. Lamb from the Cowboys.
C.D. Lamb.
My name is C.D. Lamb, first-round draft pick for the Dallas Cowboys. I was once one of those kids that was in the Boys and Girls Club. I actually had a great time there. I enjoyed myself. Being around a lot of other kids and just making, memories is a huge accomplishment. Just for me to give back to the Boys and Girls Club, make their days, make them happy, give them more LG products, just as make them feel the way I'm feeling right now.
Thank you to you and LG Company for your generous donation.
Thank you, LG.
Wow, that's impressive. I mean, and he is having a career year right now. So that
Exactly.
has to inspire the young people at the Boys and Girls Club.
Absolutely. When you see these young men see prolific athletes like that, and they say, okay, that's tangible. And you don't always have to be an athlete, because what these guys come in and do, like C.D. Lamb, they come and show where they came from, just like these boys. So the opportunity that they see behind these men gives them a snapshot and a trail to go down. So someone has already blazed the trail. They just have an opportunity to follow that person.
Absolutely. And if C.D. Lamb wasn't a big enough name, DeMarcus Lawrence
Yes.
is also on the team. Let's go ahead and roll that.
We're going to the Boys and Girls Club of Dallas. We're going to go and spread a little love there, get them, some sporting good equipment. All right.
What's going on, man?
DeMarcus, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Duran, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate what you're doing with the kids, brother.
Oh, for sure. And thank you for coming back.
Absolutely. Kids out of school yet?
Yeah, so we're on the bus run right now, picking them up,
Oh,
and
okay.
we'll bring them back to the club.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The kids gonna love this.
Yes, sir.
Hello. How y'all doing? I'm gonna come sit with y'all. So what grades we in? Third. Well, today we're gonna play kickball, okay? Come on, you on my team. You on my team. What we gonna do? Wanna kick first? All right, we're kicking first. All right, we're gonna kick first. Go!
We are so proud to have Marcus come here and be able to share some time explaining to kids education is very important. Sports is important as well, but it's the teamwork, it's the conflict resolution that goes along with it. There's a lot of healthy lifestyle that can be taught through sports.
You gotta get up, come on. All right. Oh. Tiger, yeah, there you go. Out. Give me some, girl. Yeah. Get it, turn first. There you go. Out. Yeah, give me some. Yeah. We just wrapped it up at the Boys and Girls Club of Dallas. It was an amazing day with our partners with Truist, serving the Dallas community. Thank you.
Wow, so inspiring.
Yes, yes.
All right, where's
absolutely.
Dak Prescott? What's
Hey,
up? Hey, Dak, if
he's
you're
ready to
watching.
do something too. So I would say Cowboys, period. Come out to the Boys and Girls Club all over. So all
good.
athletes. So we just appreciate all of that professional athletes that come out and help the Boys and Girls Club.
I love that. Okay, I want to talk about your book. Why don't you go ahead and hold it up so we
okay.
can see it? Manhood 101. Tell us about the book.
Manhood 101 is a single mother's guide to raising a son. As I stated before, over 80% of households are being raised by single mothers. So we're giving these mothers the empowerment that they're not just out of place. We have them to have us to help them build on their sons because they're by themselves. A lot of the mothers don't have fathers that are participating in the kids' life. So what we do is say, hey, let me show you some love. Let me give you some guidance. Let me give you some programs. Let me give you some steps to go down. And then we just give it to the mother and say, hey, I can work with you. You're not by yourself. So my manhood book, I've been doing a lot of work working with these boys, but who gives the mothers those opportunities? And they need to learn from men too, because a lot of them grew up without fathers. So it's my job to come into the communities and say, hey, here are some people that can help, and we're the men that can help them do that.
Love it. Okay, give us one takeaway from the book. What will people learn?
Well, the love and the character that it takes to be a man, how they can go out into the community and be productive citizens. So we're so an individualized area now in life with the books, with the phones, they're just individualized. So now, one of the takeaways I want to say, if you see a boy out there, show him some love, tell him you love him. That's one thing that I know boys don't get, to hear the word, I love you. So tell somebody you love them.
Frank is a very busy man, because if he wasn't just a best-selling author and director of Boys and Girls Club of Greater Dallas, he is also a restaurateur.
Yes.
So tell us about the Alley.
So the Alley started in Atlanta, where we owned a franchise called the Wing Zone, which was the second largest franchise in the country. Most of them across seas, but so we end up owning one on the campus of Georgia. Mother fell ill. I owned it for 3 years. Once my mother fell ill here in Dallas, I decided to come back home. I became an empty nester with my children. It was doing real well, Wing Zone. We sold it, opened up a bowling alley and a sports bar in Atlanta, and it was called The Alley. But once I moved back home, we opened up a spot here, right across from the Addison Improv here in Dallas, in Addison. And so that is a sports bar restaurant with live entertainment and music. I used to sing with Motown, not now. Back in the day, I was a singer. So music is my passion. So we have a live stage for all musicians.
Okay, and when does that open?
We're looking at January 1. So New Year's Eve, come on out and have some fun with them. The Alley.
I love that. Well, you are very inspirational. In the little time we have left, what parting words would you like to leave my audience with?
Understand your blessings. Count them, because today is not always here. For me to come home with my mother, I never thought that she would get old. But we all want to live to be that area. We all want to live to where we get old. So count your blessings.
Wow. Were you also a preacher?
No, I've been taught.
I heard a little preaching.
I sat in the pulpit for a second or two. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I'm a PK. I can tell.
Okay.
We're going to end with the website, which is bgcdallas.org. The great Frank Hallum. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.